Hello everyone and welcome to Caroline's Craft Tree, and we are now into March of 2023. So we are going to do another page in our home sweet home house shaped journal. So let's get started on this. Here are the pages for this month's freebie. And I am using St. Patrick's Day. If you've been following along, you know I'm trying to do each month according to worldwide holidays. So hopefully I get them right. If I don't, well, that's just the way life goes. So March is St. Patrick's. So we've got page number 1. We've got, of course, the house, the roof, just embellishments thrown around there. We've got the other side of the house, another side of the roof, and just more cutouts, more little things for you to use. And we've got an envelope and some coins and a journal card. And then a page just full of odds and ends of embellishments. You'll see soon what I've chosen to do with this month. And then I threw in a page. I just printed the back and the front the same. I wanted a paper for some ideas I had. So I just made up this green paper with some stars and whatnot. So let's get started on what my plan is. I've got everything cut out. I wanted to make sure that I didn't spend all my time just cutting stuff out. So we've got our 2 house. I print on a 65-pound cardstock. I find it's heavy enough, but yet it's light enough that is still a bit flexible and stuff. So this will be our front, and let's start. I got these 2 cards here. Now I cut them to exactly the same size. I had to cut this one down a little bit, I think it was. But I want to make a little booklet. That's where this paper comes in. Let's I'm not sure how I want to put this down. I want to make it into a little folding book with some writing space inside. And I have no idea what I want to do with it. Good question. Maybe I should have thought about this before. So I do plan on gluing these down to hold it in. Let's grab my ruler. And I'm going to rip this down. Okay, let's try that. So I'm just thinking on just folding this paper behind it. So I'll glue this one here. Just to give a little bit of writing space is my thought. So then if I just bend this away, try to make sure I got it straight. this is a great way to just add a little bit of writing space to whatever you happen to be working on. Okay. Didn't get it very straight, but that's okay because these are going to go over top of it. As I say, it's mostly just for writing space. So if that just goes there, this one will go on this side. And then it'll just kind of, hold on. And then it'll just kind of pull out like that and you'll have all that writing space. So that seems like it will work. So, art glitter glue. Let's put some, whoops, might have just glued all my pages together. Okay, let's try to get this on fairly even and straight. Ah, that looks pretty good. Now I could just put the one on there if I wanted, but I'm going to put the both on. I'm going to put this one on too. Let's glue up this side, trying not to get glue in the middle of my paper like I did last time. I hope you're enjoying this journal build from these monthly freebies. Okay, now this one I want to try to even up with the other one on the other side. I'm doing a good job at getting out a camera today by the looks of it. Okay, that is done. So now we just have this little, pull it out, lots of writing space for such a little area. So we got that. Now we're going to put the roof onto here. So let's do that right now. Oh, hold on. Hold on, that's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to put this on the front. And this rainbow is going to go out that way and it's going to look like a chimney. So this is what I'm thinking. Instead of using this for a roof, I'm going to use it as a pocket. And put that there. Trying to okay. Can't remember what I had in my thoughts before. I want to get the March in there somewhere. And how about maybe some coins in there? Maybe something like that, and then this will be a pocket. Or we could do belly band pocket. Okay, let's do a belly band in there. Just because we can. Okay, let's put this down first. So I kind of want that right in the middle. So if we go to there, let's put this down so I know where to put. Okay. And I wanted this sticking up. Just then it's gonna look like a chimney, I guess. Is my thought behind that. Let's put some glue there. So then we've got that. If we want to use it for that, we don't have to. Let's put this on here as a pocket. So we don't have to use those roofs, that's for sure. Let's put it nice and even along the edge. Being that the top is like I've cut around all the little shamrocks, when you go to put something in there, you will have to be a little bit carefuler, just because it likes to grab onto all the little things. So let's put the coins up there. Okay. Put those there. And then I think we'll put the march right along here. Now we could do, this is a little tuck spot. Yeah, let's do that. I am going to put glue around this point on the one side of the heart and just on this side. And then that is going to become a little belly band. Little tuck spot. Okay, there's that. Now these could go into the pocket or they could go behind there. And then I did actually kind of like this right in there like that. I think that's pretty cute. So there is one side. Now let's do this side here. Now I'm thinking we'll do the roof on this side. And what do we got here? We got our, hold on, we're losing stuff here. We've got our 4 little things there. Okay, now I want this hat. I really like this hat. So if we were to do something like this here. Now this is going to be a pocket to hold this little booklet, was my idea there. What if we were to do something? Hold on. Actually, I want this going this way. can go like so. The little girl can go like so. Now my thought is I'm going to glue all this together, and then I'll make it a pocket for this to slip in. That is kind of my plan, so let's put the roof on first. Let's glue up this edge. Okay. If you're following along with this and doing videos and stuff, please let me know, because I would love to add a link to your channel, just so everybody can see what other people are making with these freebies. Okay, there is that. Now comes the hard part, because I want to glue all this stuff together. And I don't want that in the way of my holes. So let's put it up about like so. Now maybe I can hold this a bit. Just going to put a bit of glue right on the bottom, just to hold it while I'm doing other stuff here, because this little girl, I liked her along the edge of the pocket as well. So kind of like that. Now I'm going to try and hold this while I glue. Because I want the edges glued good, so then when I'm slipping things into the pocket, it's not going to get caught up. Let's put some glue along the edge there. Okay. Oh, and then we need to put some right on the very tip of the hat. Okay, so it's mostly these edges here that I want glued down really good. So then when it's a pocket like this, and this goes in, it's not going to get caught quite so easy. So I'm going to glue here and along the bottom when I glue it onto the page. So let's go there. Let's go all the way here, like that. So I've got some there, and then glued there and up the side of the coins. Get that about where I want it. Okay, now that is going to slip right in there. I could glue her hat down, and that would still give me my pocket. And then maybe that won't stand up quite so much. Let's do that. Just on the very edge of her hat, I put some glue. And then that will just slip right into there like that. Okay. Now I've got this here, and I'm thinking on putting some spacers behind it. What do I have? Don't have any kind of foam tape or anything, but let me go see what I got. Okay, so I've got some of this, just this dollar store foam. I'm just going to cut 4 little squares. Okay, and this will act as a bit of a spacer. I don't normally raise anything up. A couple of these I think I cut a little bit big. So now my plan is I'm just going to glue these on the back of here. As I say, I don't normally raise stuff up, but I just thought that this might look kind of cool. You can get these freebies on the Facebook group or over on Ko-fi, K-O-F-I. Some people call it coffee, some people say Ko-fi. I don't really know how to say it, but it is a great place to have people access freebies and digital kits and whatnot. And I'm slowly working on getting my digital kits over to there. Okay, now I want to, debating if I want the center down, which I think I'm going to. Let's put a bit of glue on the back of each of these. Don't need much. Now, oops. I want to put a little bit just on the center a bit. I'm going to put that right on top of the shamrock that is on this hat. Okay. Now we got that. Now I need some bling. Okay, so I've got some bling. Let's drop a thing of glue in there. And let's just put this here. Right in the middle of there. That'll give it a little extra something. Okay. That is cute. Let's cut our holes in the side. Get my hole punch out. Let's measure this up. Try to make it as even as we can. Being that we're cutting these by hand and whatnot, you might find that they vary in size. just ever so slightly. And that's not really the end of the world, I don't think. Okay, let's even get this one here as even as we can. Okay, there is that. Now let's put on some of these. These were white and I just colored them with some green ink. I didn't want them really standing out a lot. Let's try to get that on there as centered as we can. There's that one. And this one. Okay, now we can put this side on. Today, as I'm making this, we've got a big snowstorm happening. I kind of thought winter was over, but probably by the time you actually see this, it'll all be done, of course. I try my best to do my videos up beforehand, not wait till the last minute. Okay, there is that. Let's glue these together. And then we'll have our page. So let's do the roof. And then down by these holes. If we glue these together, then it'll just help reinforce them. Oh, and then down along the bottom. There we go. Let's do our best, line this up as best as we can. Could have glued these together before I put everything on. That might have been a little bit easier in the fact that it would be flat. Once we start adding things in, it does become harder to glue it down. So there we have our page for the most part. There's that. I'll put some ink. Let's ink that up right now, just so it doesn't stand out quite as much. Okay, now we do have this envelope. I've already folded it. So let's glue that up. And then you'll see what I'm going to do with that. I'm just going to put that in the pocket between the two houses. Just for storage, you can make a little booklet for in here. I'm just going to put the extras from the monthly kit in there. And then that way I have the pieces. Should I decide I want to make something else for it. Now this is a pretty plain envelope, so you could easily decorate it up a little bit with some of these other little goodies. Just for a little decoration. That's kind of cute. The little boy is a bit too big. Actually, I just like that on there. Let's just put this on there. Okay. Put that up there with this green bow underneath it. Put that just like that. Now let's hope this envelope fits in here because I have not tried it as of yet. Oh, perfect fit. Now, thinking we need like a little tab or something on there to make it easier to pull out. So what about if we just put something like that on it, because in that way it's going to stick out just that little bit. Could even do it down or up. So far we've got one in the middle, so let's put it down towards the bottom. So if this goes in there, let's put this like 3/4 of the way. Just to give you that tiny little bit of something to grab onto. Let's put it right about there. Put some ink on it there. Now all these little pieces, leftover pieces, can go inside the little envelope, and then the little envelope slips right into there with just that little tab sticking out. Let's add this in. So we've got January and February's. Now we've got March. The rings still look way too big, but we can change them at the end, should we want to. Now there is our March Home Sweet Home freebie. St. Patrick's. They actually love the colors of the rainbow. There's that. And there is that. So I hope you enjoyed this month. Check out the other videos and check out the coffee. Check out Etsy, the Facebook group, Pinterest, Instagram, all those places. And enjoy, and we'll see you again soon. Bye.